What's up, guys? Welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles, coming at you today with another toy and comic book haul for the week. So obviously, if you saw by the thumbnail, we had a lot of things come in, a lot of really cool items that we either picked up on toy hunts or they came in via the mail, or we picked them up at our local comic book shops. Some of them were not in the thumbnail, so you'll want to hang around in the video to see the rest of them. Let's go ahead and address the Hulk in the room. This guy. So this is the Wolverine Hulk maquette from Sideshow. This did come in about a week and a half ago. I just wasn't able to get it in my last haul video. But I want to go ahead and talk about it and get it off of this table because it is massive. So we're going to be doing an unboxing and a review on this statue in the coming probably days or a week or so. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep checking back with the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notifications when my videos go up. But I'm really excited about this. This is something that I've been really wanting to pick up for a long time now, and Sideshow ended up re-releasing them, and I happened to notice it here recently and went ahead and grabbed it. This is two of my favorite characters, probably one of my favorite all-time comic books, Hulk 181. Have it right over here on the wall. And graded in a 5.5, signed by Stan Lee, actually. Hulk 181, one of my all-time favorite comic books. So now we have it in statue form. These two just titans of the Marvel Universe facing off. They will be forever enshrined here in the Man Cave in statue form. So it is not a quarter scale, from what I understand. I think it's more like maybe 6 scale, size. But because there's two of them, obviously it's a much larger statue than a 6 scale figure would be. It might even be more like a 5th scale maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see once we get it out. Compare it to some of like a 6 scale Wolverine here that we do have in our case back behind us. Let me go ahead and get this guy off the table and we'll continue on in our haul video. Alright guys, so moving right along, we'll jump right on into our comic book. So first up here we got Spawn number 312, and I thought this was a really cool cover because it puts a whole lot of comic book shops kind of in the spotlight from Image. So I'm not sure how they decided, where the different comic book shops will go. The comic book shop that I picked this up from, my shop, is actually on the back side. So I'm not sure how they determined what comic shops got front cover, back cover, but I thought it was really cool that they did that to kind of do a shout out to the different comic shops that have supported them so much over the years. So next up we got Scumbag number 2. I am really enjoying this book. It's just really a train wreck in a sense. The main character's a train wreck. He's a drug addict, but in essence they need him to save the world. So it just makes for a really cool story. This is something I could actually see turning into a kind of an Amazon Prime show or made for Netflix, something like that. I could see it actually happening with this one and being kind of a comedy type of thing as well, because it does have funny aspects. Batman number 104, this is the one we talked about. I'm not sure that I'm going to continue this much longer, so I may actually go ahead and take this off my pull list, but Batman 104 we picked up. I also got the variant cover for Scumbag as well. Books that I really like to read, which this is one of them. I always try to get cover A, cover B if there is, or even sometimes like a 1 in 10, so I can just read one copy and the other copy would be to kind of hold on to. Now this one is I Walk with Monsters. I've not had a chance to actually read this one yet, so let me know if you guys have read it, what you think of it. The girl at the comic book shop told me she read it and really liked it. So I'm kind of looking forward to get into it. But I Walk with Monsters number 1. We also got, now some of these, just so you guys, and you probably know anyways, are from last week. I didn't get to go by the comic shop and pick these up last week. But these were the local comic book shop, I guess kind of, I don't know what they were. Reprints basically is what they are. So Invincible number 1 reprint. Something Killing the Children reprint number 1. They kind of have these foil covers, which I thought was really cool, so I picked them up. Invincible number 1 obviously is one of my favorite all-time comic books. I do have a number 1 signed by Kirkman around here somewhere, CGC. but it is definitely one of my favorites. So anytime they reprint it, I do go ahead and try to pick it up. So that was our comic book haul for the week. So what we'll do now, we'll go ahead and we'll jump into toys. All right, guys, so let's go on and jump into one of the most exciting things that we got this week. That is our Zarax and Zork Triceraton 2-pack from NECA. We found this on our most recent toy hunt. So if you haven't checked out that toy hunt, check back. Should be one video back is the toy hunt video that we found these at Target. So as you all know, it is extremely hard to find NECA TMNT stuff. I spend a lot of time and gas money, you know, driving around doing these toy hunts and come up empty-handed a lot. But as luck had it, we found this at the first Target we went to. They had 2 of them, so we checked them out, picked out the best of the 2. You know, I always try to check for your, you know, your paint flaws and that type of stuff that you can see in the window. So the other one kind of had some stuff going on with Zarax head as far as the paint app. So we left that for the next guy. Took the best of the 2. But either way, a guy will get lucky. He'll find it and be happy about it because they're so hard to get anyways. But that was one of my definitely most anticipated finds right there. We've been looking for these 2 guys for a couple weeks now. So really happy to have them. You know, hit that notification bell as we said earlier, because we're going to be doing reviews on a lot, pretty much everything you're going to see here today. There will be a review at some point on the channel for it. So also on that same toy hunt, my wife surprised me with 2 really just nostalgic factored video games. This is nostalgia to the max. This is Ninja Turtles #1 and Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. Me and my brother really played the heck out of these. We checked out a store called Video Game World, and they had a lot of old video games, and they had these 2 in box. They actually have these kind of protective plastic covers like we see on like Funko Pops, but they have that over the boxes themselves. But the games inside, the games are in excellent condition, and the boxes themselves, you rarely ever see these in box like this. We walked into the store, they were sitting there. I loved them. Next thing I know, the wife has a guy coming over to get them out of the box and go hold them behind the counter for us. So kind of an early Christmas present for me maybe, but just really cool. These will be displayed in the man cave, probably on maybe the Super 7 shelf. I was thinking would be a cool spot for them, just kind of sitting back behind them as a kind of a piece there on the back. But you can see there the back of the boxes, and then back to the front of the boxes there. I just think these are so cool. You know, you just rarely ever see, you know, these types of things out in the wild anymore. I think #1 was like 1988, #2 was 1990. So, you know, we're going back a long ways with those, and to be in the box with the boxes in pretty good shape, you know, that's a pretty lucky find in my opinion. So also this week, we made a trip to the Disney store. And this is kind of something new here that I have not really gotten into, but have wanted to for some time now. And these are the ToyBox figures by Disney. They're Star Wars figures. So we've got the Boba Fett. Let's see here. We've got our Kylo Ren. We've got our Darth Maul and our Red Sith Trooper. So we still need Rey, C-3PO, and R2-D2 from this wave in order to complete this wave. I'm not sure what wave Boba Fett came in. I know this kind of deluxe with his vehicle kind of come on its own, but I do think Boba Fett has been released individually. So this is just really cool stuff here. We'll be doing some reviews on these. I think this is something I would like to kind of get into as far as collecting the Star Wars versions of these. I really like how they give off kind of an animated look to the figures. And you know, I had a buddy who actually works at a comic book shop. We were talking about it last night, and he kind of brought that up, that it just gives kind of a cool animated vibe. And I've not really thought about it to that point. I just kind of seen these as like, well, these are kind of aimed at kids, which they probably are. But if you think about them from an animated standpoint, they do. They just look like they come straight out of like, you know, Star Wars Rebels or something like a cartoon thing. Even if you go back to the I don't know if you remember the video game for PlayStation. I'm trying to think what that was called. Disney Infinity. They had a Star Wars video game in Disney Infinity, and the characters in that game looked a whole lot like the ToyBox figures. So maybe that was where they got the inspiration from. But either way, it's really cool. I think it's an awesome way to collect something like Star Wars, because they kind of have that stylized, animated look to them. So let me know what you guys think of this. Do any of you guys that watch my channel, keep up with my channel, do y'all collect any of the ToyBox stuff? I'd be interested to know. All right, guys, next up is some more nostalgia. This right here is an original G1 Optimus Prime in excellent condition, fantastic condition, with directions. So it is complete inside. Here we do have the guns and the accessories for Rolly. Rolly is inside here. If we can, let's see if we can get him to come out. I kind of hate really messing with this guy too much because of his age, but we do have Rolly here. I think, yeah. So Rolly pops out. Actually, I guess I should have hit his lever to pop him out. But stickers are applied. They're still on. The plastic itself is really extremely good shape. This was another surprise from my wife. We went to a local comic book shop, Rebel Base Comics and Toys here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We hit up quite often. You guys should definitely check them out. They're on Instagram, so hit them up on Instagram. Also, if you're ever in the Charlotte area or you're from the Charlotte area, you certainly would want to take the time to swing in. Just a lot of toys. I've actually talked with them. We're gonna line up a real in-depth toy hunt with those guys here soon. Swing in there and really kind of check out their full inventory. I think you guys will enjoy that. But I thought this was just a really cool pickup here. The wife, again, taking care of me as far as, nostalgia factor. She knows that's very important to me. I love things that kind of take me back to my childhood being a kid, and this definitely hits home there. So he'll go up on the shelf in here, probably never touch him. He won't be transformed. He's just going to get up there and look pretty, just like you see him right here. All right, guys, and one last thing here that is loose outside of a box. We've got Scarlet from the G.I. Joe Retro Wave. So we actually found this on our toy hunt last weekend. If you hadn't seen those, check those out. We hit up some different stores there. But we got Scarlet. This was the last one we needed in the retro line, so we'll be doing a review on her probably here in the coming week or two. So, be sure to check that out if that's something you're interested in. So now we'll go ahead now and move on into our boxes. So we had 2 boxes this week this one came in from Bluefin. So if you guys have been keeping up with any of the Black Friday sales or just the holiday sales, Bluefin has been running them flash sales on and off for different things. So here we go. We're gonna take a look at what we got inside this box. So the first thing we got here are some brick walls. So they had these on sale for like 12 bucks. I thought these were cool. I don't do really action figure photography. That's not something I do a lot of, but obviously I do thumbnails, things like that for my reviews. But I thought this may be an option as far as background for pictures of something I want to put on Instagram. It might be better than just a white background or something, kind of add a little life to the picture. So I thought this would be really cool. Look good even on a shelf somewhere. So I got 2 of them. They were only 12 bucks a piece. I think normal was like 24, so they were half price. So it'll be cool. We'll do a little bit of a review on those and see how they were. The other thing we got here, for 35 bucks, we got Sagat from the SH Figure Art Street Fighter. So this is one I've been watching. I was getting ready to pull the trigger on picking him up online. He's going for about 70 bucks. They had him for 35. How could you pass that up? Basically half price, 50% off an SH Figure Arts. You can't really say no to that if it's something you collect, if it's something, in a line that you collect. So Sagat, I like it. I collect the Street Fighter stuff. He was one I needed. We went ahead and picked him up. So moving into our final box, this may be the coolest thing of the day. So we saved it for last. This just come in today, and I can't wait to get a review done for you guys on this one. Let's see here. and get them out. We've all been waiting on this for a while. We've been getting updates on it for the last week or so. The box is massive and extremely well packaged. That's pretty, I've not seen, check that out. Let's get this box here out of the way. Look at this, that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. Well done, NECA. I gotta give it the NECA for that. But check this out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Tokka Rahzar. This thing looks amazing. I cannot wait to get these out of package and review them for you guys. You know, they're, I got to look at them a little bit myself here. I mean, just looks phenomenal. So I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. I know it's a really dark box up in there, but this is the Tokka Rahzar that we've all been waiting on from the movie, from TMNT number 2, Secret of the Ooze. So there's kind of the back of the box. Again, I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's cool. Check out my review. You'll get to see all you want, all the details up close, lots of light. It'll be cool. So hit that notification bell. I can't say that enough. That way you guys won't miss these review videos if it's something you like that you see any of these haul videos that I do. So that's kind of it, guys, for the week. I think that's everything we got that come in. Or that we picked up for the most part. There may be a thing or two that I've already reviewed maybe that didn't make it. I did the Batman J to Toys Batmobile, 1989 Batmobile. We did a review on that. So he didn't make it into the haul video because he's already opened and put away. But anyways, check out the channel. Lots of reviews out there. Again, we're going to have reviews coming on that Wolverine Hulk statue from Sideshow. And again, pretty much everything you've seen here will get its own review at some point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. It helps get the video out there. Shared the YouTube analytics. This is how they work. Comment down below. That helps as well. And I just love the conversation with you guys. So if there's something in here you want to make a comment on, make the comment. Let me know have you got yours? Have you got your shipping notice? I got a buddy who pre-ordered this the same time I did. He's not even got his shipping notice yet. I got my shipping notice about a week ago. So let me know if this is something you guys have gotten your hands on or if it's on the way. And what else are you picking up? I enjoy hearing what you guys are picking up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Love to have you as part of the Man Cave Collectibles team. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Until next time.